Are you trying to grow your website's traffic but keep hitting roadblocks? Well, today I'm going to break down the 5 SEO mistakes beginners always make, and most importantly, how to fix them. Trust me, avoiding these can save you hours of frustration and help you get those rankings you've been chasing. So let's dive right in. The first SEO mistake I see with new websites and service business owners new to SEO is buying and building low quality spammy backlinks. I just don't understand why you'd ever want to do this. If you have some fetish for wasting your time and money, contributing nothing to your website and never ranking, by all means, go ahead and do this. But in all seriousness, this can negatively impact your site. So here are some of the most common sources of toxic backlinks that you need to avoid. That's spammy sites, sites with poor backlink profiles, sites that have already been penalized, and PBNs, which is private blog networks. But there is some good news for you SEOs out there if you may or may not have done this already. Just don't freak out. Google generally ignores these links because sites that just exist and have existed for a while now gather toxic backlinks without doing anything. Obtaining backlinks is the single hardest part of SEO, no doubt. When you pay someone on Fiverr to get backlinks, or pay anyone for that matter, most of the time it's going to do nothing. And in the worst case, Google can initiate a manual penalty to your site or potentially take down your site. So instead, focus your energy towards high quality links from relevant sources. You can use a website like SourceBottle. That's a platform that helps journalists find sources. So if you're a service business owner, you obviously have an expertise or insight in your trade or profession, and that's highly sought after. So I've found the perfect opportunity on this website. A digital media company is looking for expert insights on residential cleaning tips. So they've listed a concise summary here of what they actually need. If you're a residential cleaning company or in the cleaning industry, you could pitch them by filling out the form here. And if you do a good job, your insight might be selected, securing you with a high quality link. Another simple way to score backlinks would be just to reach out to industry blogs, publications, and do guest posts for them. However, this can be quite time consuming, but if you do get them, they are industry related, so they're going to be worth it in the end. So just remember that one high quality link is worth thousands of mediocre links. That's why it's so hard to get them. The second mistake is not doing keyword research, arguably the most important factor in SEO, yet beginners spend the least time on it. Keyword research will often make or break your SEO campaign. Imagine you're building a beautiful highway. It's smooth, it's well paved, it's ready for traffic to flow through. But here's the problem. You didn't check where people actually want to go. So your highway just leads to an empty field. It was supposed to go to the city, but that's exactly what happens when you skip keyword research in SEO. You might create the most amazing content, but if no one's searching it, it's just like building a road to nowhere. Keyword research is your GPS for SEO success. So it shows you where the demand is, so you can create the content that drives real traffic. Without it, you're just guessing and hoping someone stumbles onto your road. So how do you avoid building that road that goes to nowhere? Well, here's what you need to do. You need to start with a keyword tool. There are a few tools. You can use Google's Keyword Planner, SEMrush to uncover keywords that people are searching for. These tools show you the search volume, competition levels, and even related keywords. Then you want to look for low competition keywords, especially if you're just starting out and your website's new. Go after keywords with a decent search volume, but lower competition. And these are your best chances to rank and start driving traffic. Ask yourself, what would my ideal customer type into Google to solve their problem? Use this as the starting point for your research. Then you can analyze the search engine results page. So you want to search your target keyword in Google and see what comes up. The top ranking results will tell you what type of content is working. It'll either be blog posts, videos, product pages, service pages. And then once you know what that is, you can create a keyword plan and identify the target keywords, create a content plan around them, focus on one primary keyword per piece of content. You can also just sprinkle in a few related terms to cover your bases. And by following these steps, you're not just guessing, you're gonna create content that is laser focused on what your audience is already looking for. And that's how you go from building roads to nowhere to driving targeted traffic straight to your website. The third mistake, and one of the most important in the world of AI, is ignoring search intent. Let's say you're a pest control company company and someone searches for urgent termite treatment near me. They're panicking because they've just discovered termites in their home, so they need to do something about it. But they land on your site instead of finding an easy way to book. They see a long blog post explaining the history of termites.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Is that helpful? Well, it might be, but is it what they wanted? No. This is where search intent comes in. It's about understanding why someone searched for a particular term. Are they looking for information? Are they comparing options? Or are they ready to buy? For service businesses, it's often transactional, meaning they're ready to buy or make a converting action. If you miss the intent, your beautifully designed website pretty much becomes irrelevant to the user. And I actually have a full video on search intent and everything you need to know, so you can check that out up here. Research the top ranking pages for your target keyword. If the service pages dominate the results, that's probably what you should aim for. Tailor your content to answer the specific need. For a query like emergency termite treatment, focus on urgency, highlight same-day services, response times, and contact details. Avoid irrelevant content that distracts or confuses the visitor. By understanding search intent, you're not just bringing people to your site, you're giving them exactly what they're looking for at that moment they need it most. This mistake is ubiquitous across all levels of SEO, and that's not leveraging internal linking. Have you ever been to a website where you couldn't figure out where to go next? Maybe you were reading about a service and wanted more details, but there was no link to guide you to it. Frustrating, right? So that's exactly how users and Google feel when you don't use internal linking effectively. Internal linking is the unsung hero of SEO. It's not just about adding links randomly. It's about creating a logical structure that helps users navigate your site and shows Google how your pages are connected. Imagine a customer visiting your air conditioning repair page if there's no internal link to your maintenance or installation services. They might not actually realize that you offer them, and they'll leave your site thinking that you don't. So start by identifying the most important pages, your money pages like services or booking pages, and link to them often. Use anchor text that makes sense, like learn more about our maintenance plans, instead of vague phrases like click here. Periodically audit your site to ensure every page has links to and from other pages. Tools like Screaming Frog can help you identify orphan pages. These are pages that don't have any links to it. Before making any changes to a new website I'm working with, I'll analyze their internal linking, as this can be a quick win for sites experiencing low traffic despite having high quality content. If you can do this right, it not only boosts your SEO, but also improves the user experience, keeping visitors on your site longer, which is a huge ranking factor. The last SEO mistake is updating URLs without proper redirects. When you change a URL, you're essentially moving a piece of your website to a new address. Without a proper redirect in place, anyone trying to visit your old address, whether it's a user or Google, ends up at a dead end. It's called a 404 error. You would have seen it before. And it's not just bad for the user experience, it also signals to Google that your site has issues, potentially harming your rankings. This mistake usually happens because website owners don't realize the importance of redirects or underestimate their impact. For example, let's say you rename a service page from plumbing repair to emergency plumbing repair. And it might seem so simple, but if you don't redirect the old URL, any backlinks, bookmarks, or Google search results pointing to the original URL are going to break. So here's the problem. You're going to lose traffic. Visitors can't find the page they're looking for and they'll leave your site. You're going to experience reduced ranking. Google sees the broken link as a signal of poor website management. And you're going to have frustrated users. Potential customers might think that your business is unreliable. Here's how to handle URL changes the right way. Firstly, you want to plan ahead. Before changing a URL, decide whether it's truly necessary. If it's just minor adjustments, it might not be worth the hassle. If you do decide to do the redirect, you want to set up a 301 redirect, and that tells both users and Google that the page has permanently moved. This ensures that the traffic is sent to the new URL and the page retains its SEO value. After that, you want to test the redirects. You can use tools like Google Search Console, Screaming Frog, or even manually check that the old URL successfully redirects to the new one. After that, you want to update the links. Replace any internal links, social media posts, or marketing materials with the new URL to avoid unnecessary redirects in the future. Here are some tools and tips to make the process easier. If you're using WordPress, plugins like Yoast SEO rank math, or redirection makes setting up 301 redirects so easy. If you have a larger site, you want to use tools like Screaming Frog that can help identify broken links and ensure all redirects are working properly. And then you can create a spreadsheet to track all the URL changes and their corresponding redirects so nothing gets missed. Remember, changing URLs is a normal part of maintaining and optimizing your website, but skipping redirects can have serious consequences. Plan ahead, use the right tools, and always double check your work to ensure a seamless experience for both the visitors and search engines. And there you have it, the top 5 beginner SEO mistakes. If you enjoyed the video, check out this video here, and I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.